Hello, fellow aspirants. This is Aditya Sharma again here with a new set of current affairs for the date 8th October. Sorry, 9th October. So let us look into the first article itself, where BJP has gone into there has been polls in Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir, where BJP won in Haryana and National Congress led alliance backed in Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is so important because of the because of the promise of providing its statehood, where still the police is under the control of the center. So this is the thing. Much of the thing are political in nature, hence I'm not discussing it. If there is something different, something other than this, I'll post it. Uh, I'll discuss this article in the upcoming slide. Now, this is the article about. Yesterday we have discussed about the Nobel Prize in Physiology. Now the Nobel Prize in Modern Physics or Physics. This was given. This is given by this given to Hinton and Professor Hopfield, where for foundational discoveries and invention that enabled machine learning with artificial neural networks. So ANNs recently are being familiar to everyone. They are in our homes, on our screens. One of these are ChatGPT, which learns itself without human interference, and ANN are the collections of neurons, or more broadly, nodes capable of processing data connected in specific way. A connection between two neurons allow information to flow between them. In a recurrent neural network, information can flow both ways. There is also a Hopfield network, a type of recurrent neural network, which is designed by John Hopfield only. Its neuron learn and process information based in Euban learning, an idea in neuropsychological that if one neuron repeatedly triggers a second, the connection between the two becomes stronger. If there is frequent connection, the connection becomes stronger. The rule of Hopfield network are based on the physics of a group of atoms, each producing its own small magnetic field. The processes the network performance to complete an incomplete pattern or to denoise an image are the same ones. By analogy, would reduce the total energy on the magnetic field. See, we don't have to go into these details, but that's it. The new Nobel Prize, which is given here, I'll uh, I'll talk it about tomorrow after simplifying all these. This was in the news today only, so I'll simplify this for you and we'll discuss it tomorrow. Now, the next is about the there has been a platform for rare diseases. So this is rare disease dot mohfw.government dot in, which raises funds from the crowd. So a digital platform was launched by health ministry to facilitate voluntary donation from the individual or corporates for the treatment of battling from rare disease. So this has been a game changer since it was adopted in 2021, but there are certain lags, such as there is no benefit for taxes, there is no CSR related lack of corporate social responsibility benefits for the firm contributing to the crowdfunding. So these are the issues why with this initiative failed, and that's it. Now let us go to the next article about floriculture. Floriculture is has recently gained some of the benefits where farmers have doubled their income, which how they were earning 20,000, they have started earning 40,000 because of the efforts by government and by farmers also and by scientific community also. So there is a village in uh, Odisha, Jujumara, and there they have established farmer producer organization, and which exclusively grow flowers, and uh, and they since long they were producing other such as paddy crops. But now they have shifted to floriculture, and this has been given two benefits, that the climate is suitable there, and this has been considered as a crash crop, and we don't have to wait for the harvest season, and we don't have to wait for further thing, and it can be plugged at as soon as it get matured. They are linked to market real time in real as it is smaller group. So WhatsApp group tackles all the demands of the organization, and they get the market demands, and they get the flowers there and there itself. So it has been a successful model. And for this, there has been promotion of apiculture. Apiculture is growing of bees. If bees are there, if they are sitting on one flower, pollens will get attracted, and there would be few more flowers. Cross pollination and other things would be benefited. So apiculture will also grow. So hence, this has doubled the income of farmers. This is about it. Now, what I was discussing is about the recently Indian Space Organization has said that PSLV C-35, which is Kratosat 2D, which has carried 103 satellites, uh, has got its has got its upper part, which is called as upper stage, was has re-entered the orbital, and the upper stage of as highlighted there, the upper stage of the PSLV has re-entered the Earth's atmosphere. This is under the guidance of this is under the International Debris Mitigation Guidelines, where debris has to be controlled, and it has success. India has successfully set an example of getting the debris back to Earth. It took time, 7 years, but it has gone. It has gained back. Uh, which is the operation under this is the system of safe and sustainable space operation management, regularly monitoring the orbital decay of this part, and it has reached atmosphere re-entry. So Operation Tarang Shakti, which is what is Operation Tarang Shakti? It is a multinational exercise where 30 countries would be participating. That's it. And now the next article is about why is India's textile industry struggling to perform better. So India's textile industry has achieved a target of 350 billion. That has a target of achieving 350 billion annually by 2030, but it has raised some doubt. The textile share in India's domestic product is 2.3% of the total GDP, and in global trade it is just 4%. India has 4% share of global trade in textile and apparel. Ex- export export exports from India was 5.4%, and which is largest. It was the third largest, and there has been India's largest producer of cotton and jute, second largest producer of silk. There has been employment generation for about 45 million people, and 100 million people are employed by allied sector. Regions where textile are grown are Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Haryana, Jharkhand, and Gujarat. So, what are the challenges? Challenges are expensive raw material, uh, cotton price fluctuation, imports from Bangladesh. Imports from Bangladesh was duty free, and but 15 to 20% less cost it was available. Competition in international market because of Bangladesh, the uh, because of Bangladesh, which was supplying cheap labor than India, and infrastructure constraint was there. Technological upgradation still lacks. There has been some of the initiatives which are there, such as amended technology upgradation fund scheme to achieve the vision of generating employment and promoting export through Make in India with zero effect and zero defect in manufacturing. It was launched in 2016. Schemes such as Samarth, scheme for capacity building in textile sector to address the manpower and Skill India initiative. It is under the Skill India initiative. So PM Mitra scheme is one of them. PM Mega Integrated Technical Textile Region and Apparel. It will create mega parks and infrastructure capability at 7 different locations. A scheme for integrated textile, which is there, uh, which is there. So this is about the textile and its problem and its initiative. I've also highlighted the initiatives, so it can be uh, it can be addressed. And now the next article is about the Fair Work India rating, which is titled as Labor Standards in the Platform Economy. In the it is a sixth consecutive annual study, and it focuses on 11 parameter 11. It focuses on five principles: fair play, condition, fair contracts, fair management, and fair representation. Uh, Only Big Basket and Urban Company were awarded the first point under fair pay for institution a minimum wage policy. No platform earned second point fair pay, which requires platform to commit to and ensure a local living wage after the work related cost. So this is about it. You can this is about it. Now the next article is about the India has recently eliminated trachoma. Trachoma was an eye disease, and it was with a bacterium called as Bacterium Calamidia trachomatis. It is a contagious disease, and it causes irreversible blindness. So India has eliminated it, and India has launched few programs also, which is not given in the, but I have researched it. So National Trachoma Control Program in 1963 and National Program for Control of Blindness. WHO safe strategy was also adopted. Surgery adoption, antibiotics, facial hygiene, environmental cleanliness. This was there, and India successfully eliminated it. So now the next article is about the United Nations Commission for International Relation Freedom. Now the article I have discussed it, and it was blamed as uh, bias by the Indian government, and hence it is not of much importance. But it has said that the religious freedom of people has been disturbed after bringing up of Citizenship Amendment Act and Ram Mandir and UR, sorry, Universal uh, UCC in Uttarakhand. So all these things uh, are there, which has restrained the freedom of religion for the individuals living in India, and it was proposed by that was given by U.S. federal government agency. Uh, that's it. Much things are not important here. It just shows there are some reports which are biased. Now I have left few articles. The first is about the in how BJP and India bloc win. Now the next article is about the physical physics Nobel Prize, which I have already highlighted. There is another lesson for India that UK has stopped its coal-fired power plant, the last power plant, the Nottinghamshire, uh, which was operating, and it has given direction for rule out of pay of coal, and it has adhered to 2015 Paris Pledge of bringing down the coal-fired power plant to zero by 2025, and it has done it. So, actually, the problem is India has not utilized its coal at peak. So, India would hit it in 2030 and 35. and UK has already done it. It has already passed its coal peak power production in 80 years ago. So India, because of its vast landmass and other restraints, we can't shift it directly. And if they shift, there would be power shortage, and hence there are few challenges which are highlighted also, and you can read about it. But I don't think much of the things are important in this. And if there are things, I'll comment, I'll do it tomorrow. And thank you. I think that is all for today. Just let me check few if there is any other left out article. Okay, so I don't think much of the thing are there is something left to discuss. So thank you and thank you for listening. And have a nice day.